Okay, so welcome to the weekly ratings report for AEW Dynamite. I'm working on a Dynamite review, but the ratings come out so early for this show as compared to Rampage. So we're going to talk about this first, and I'm going to be doing the ratings report before every Dynamite review from this point on. And so let's begin. So this week, the return to form of AEW's ratings is continuing, but we only get a 7,000 total viewer increase. For the coveted 18 to 49 demographic, ratings went up by zero point zero 0.02, so 0.33 to 0.35 this week. The female viewers went up from 0.19 to 0.24, so that's good. There are a lot more viewers this week. And as for the male viewers, it went down from 0.47 to 0.45. With these ratings, AEW Dynamite managed to place number 6 among all of the original cable telecasts. So this was only beaten by 5 shows, and they were all the sports shows. So from 5 to 1, we have the NBA Pregame. Number 4 is SportsCenter. Number 3 is the NHL Western Conference semifinals. So that's between the Colorado Avalanche and the St. Louis Blues. So only one game. This is followed by an earlier broadcast of SportsCenter. I don't get this one here. Can please someone from America explain this to me? And then at number 1, we have the Western Conference semifinals in the NBA. So that's the Golden State Warriors versus the Dallas Mavericks. And in that series, it's starting to look like a gentleman's sweep, but who knows? This might be the start of like a 0-3 deficit comeback by the Mavericks. Since I can't really roast the shows above Dynamite for this week, except maybe SportsCenter because there are better shows out there in YouTube, I'll just roast what I can below Dynamite. So let's start with The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This show is not going to be around for long because Britt Baker and Adam Cole are going to have their own like reality show sort of like this, like Total Bellas, like Total Divas. And as for Tucker Carlson, why the fuck are you wasting your time on this? He's just regurgitating your political opinion. Watching this is simply going to make you hate other people. It's going to make you feel bad. And again, it's like that 2 Minutes of Hate from 1984. I mean, I used to watch like political shows on YouTube, like from both spectrums, and it was just like stressful and a big waste of time. Same goes with Jesse Waters, The Five, Hannity, the Ing Graham Angle, Gutfeld, and the CNN Newsroom. Jesus Christ. All of these shows are politics. What the fuck is going on with America? Go watch something informative like My Feet Are Killing Me at number 19. Or something normal like K-dramas or like good TV shows. Like what I'll talk about later. But for the broadcast nationals, only thing interesting here is MasterChef. Chicago Med, Fire, and PD sound like their generic shows. Survivor is generic. Okay, let's just stop looking at the ratings. So for the recommendations part of the show, I'm gonna recommend like 3 pieces of media, either movies or TV shows or like even YouTube channels. Or hell, even whole streaming services. So let's begin. So my first recommendation is a podcast actually, but they also have a YouTube channel for this podcast. This is hosted by YouTubers, and it's called the Illuminati Podcast. It's mostly about conspiracy theories, but there are some aliens thrown in there, some spookiness, some horror, and some histories on important people, mostly serial killers. So yeah, this is a really entertaining podcast. It's being hosted by 3 dudes who have amazing chemistry: Jesse Cox, Mike Martin, and Alex Fasciani. This is a very informative show, but also very funny. And the 3 hosts are basically a skeptic, a neutral, and someone who's like completely in it and wishing for them to be true. So it's a nice balance with differing opinions between the hosts. Next is the TV adaptation of The Expanse. So this is on Amazon Prime Video. It used to be on Netflix, but it's on Amazon Prime now, and this show makes that streaming service worth it. So this is a sci-fi show. It's about a more plausible future where humanity has conquered the whole solar system. Basically, we are spacefaring but limited to the solar system. So there's the Earth government, there's Mars, and there's the Belt. And there's prejudice between all of these factions. And we follow a crew of people from each of these factions as they try to save the world, basically. I think that was a bad explanation, but yeah, go watch The Expanse. And the last thing that I'm going to recommend for this episode is the streaming service, the Criterion Channel, because this has like tons of movies, mostly old, but these old movies, man, are like next level better than what we have today. And there are movies from all over the world here, and the non-English ones have subtitles, like all of them, so they're pretty accessible. If you want a suggestion to start, I would suggest any film by Akira Kurosawa, Terry Gilliam, and David Cronenberg. I'm not going to talk about specific movies now because I need content for the future and there is only so much time to watch everything. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe for engagement. Share if you don't know me. Hit that bell notification for future videos, and bye-bye.